Welcome back to another episode of Sanders Aquatics. Today is a great day. Today is Memorial Day. Everybody gets a nice, great, wonderful extra day off of work, holiday, but we need to take a second and say thank you to anybody that served in the forces. Thank you. We wouldn't have the freedoms we do. We wouldn't live in the world we're in right now if it wasn't for you guys. We really appreciate you. But on to something a little more fun. Our cichlids here, our yellow labs, have actually gone through and they're trying to have babies here for us. So we got a girl that's holding. We're going to show you what it looks like, kind of walk you through the scenario and what our next steps are going to be. But we're still in the month of May. We are having our free fish giveaway. If you want to find out about our free fish giveaway, stay tuned to the end of this episode here. We'll give you a little bit of detail here. So a little bit about these guys. The yellow lab, they're actually in a tank right now with some Turkana jewels that are growing out as well. Yellow lab is a stunning Mbuna African cichlid. They're actually one of the nicest of the Mbuna cichlids, but that's like saying, hey, that's the weakest guy in the strongman competition. They are still very aggressive cichlids. They're still very mean. You got to be very, very careful who you put them with. But these guys, if you're going to go through and you're going to try to breed them, let's give you a little detail on these guys first. So they're going to get to be about 4 to 5 inches long. They don't get real big. Like I said, they're some of your nicer of these guys. And if you're going to try to start dabbling in African cichlids, these are probably one of the best ones to start with. They're a little more tolerant, a little more resilient, and seem to do really, really well. Like I said, they seem to get along better with other guys. I've actually got baby Turkanas in here that they're not picking on, not bothering. Nobody's bothering each other, and we actually have eggs being laid in here. So when these guys go through and they're laying eggs, so the process, the male is going to basically clear out an area. You can see here what they've done. They cleared out a bunch of gravel up underneath of this rock right here, and that's probably where they spawned at. I didn't actually get to see them spawning. The male will clean out an area and do a little digging in there. And usually when I breed these guys, I like to put a flat stone in there for them to breed on. I wasn't really trying to trigger these yet, but it happens. It's life. But what they do is the male will go through, he'll lay his eggs down, or I'm sorry, the female will go through and she'll lay her eggs down, and whatever site the male is dug out, he'll go through, fertilize them, and then she picks them up and carries them in her mouth for about 3 weeks. So like if you want to see this girl right here with a big old fat, oh, she's going to swim on down in there. Let's see if we can get a better picture of her. She's a little on the skittish side. She's back there in the back. We'll zoom in a little bit. She's going to be shy. There you go. Can you get a shot of her up underneath that log? Got her? All right. Perfect. So you can see the bottom lip, right behind her bottom lip, is real, real far down and engulfed down. That's because she's got eggs in her mouth. And she's going to hold them and protect them until they become little free swimming fish, and she's eventually going to spit them out. At that point, they're fair game for anybody. They're not very good parents after that. So there are a couple different means that you can do to go through and try to breed this. And it actually works for any one of like the Mbunas for the most part. You can heavily decorate the tank. Give those little guys a chance to go through and hide and hopefully survive that route. You can yank her and pull her out, put her in a different tank, wait till she spits the babies, and then put her back in the tank, back into another tank, or the same tank. The third route, which we're probably going to do with this one, is you can strip them. So when you strip them, what that means is you basically pull the fish out, you take their mouth, hold their mouth open, and make them spit out what they have in their mouth. I don't usually like to strip until they're about 2.5 weeks into it, because I want fish. I don't want eggs. I don't have tumblers. If you do it early, you can take the eggs and you can put them in an egg tumbler and go through, and as long as you keep the eggs moving all the time, they're going to go through and you'll be able to get babies out of that as well. I don't have tumblers here, and I don't plan on setting up a tumbler set up here anytime soon. So we're going to go this route. I don't really want to put her in her own tank. I don't have enough time to be able to sit there and watch her, but the babies I can. So we'll do another video. She's been holding now for about a week. So in about a week, week and a half here, we're going to go through and show you how to strip them, as long as she doesn't eat them or spit them out between now and then. It does happen sometimes. And she's a pretty young female. So she's probably hadn't had too many babies here so far, so she's probably not the best at it. Takes them a little while, a little bit of practice. But exciting, real cool time. So we'll be able to teach you guys something on how to strip these guys. And now you can obviously see what you're looking for. Big old fat, like almost right where their neck is. You see a real carried down. Can you get a real good shot over there where she's coming out and see the difference? Oh, she's going to run away, isn't she? Oh yeah, you see right down there, right about where I guess her neck would be if she had a neck. You see that big bulge right there? That's her carrying around eggs. Cool to watch. But great starter African cichlid. If you're trying to get African cichlids, you want a starter, this is your fish. I go with these guys. Gorgeous showstoppers. Everybody looks at them and says, man, what's those? But our free fish giveaway. So our free fish giveaway, we're going to give away free fish. In the month of May, it's coming up, so you only have so much time. You must comment on each video during the course of the month of May, I want free fish. And we will give you one entry. We are going to draw at the end of the month, and we're going to do 5 drawings, and we're going to ship fish to the 5 people that we draw. Not our breeders and our select fish, but what we're looking for is a little bit of tolerance. There's no charge to you. We're going to start shipping some fish and start going through and basically trying to sell fish, and we need some experience shipping, and we want feedback on how well we did. So that's what we're looking for. Like I said, there's no cost, no charge, and we're going to give you free fish. Kind of cool. But as always, we really appreciate you guys. One more shout out to anybody out there in the armed forces. We appreciate you. And that still goes for police officers, firefighters, EMS. You guys have the toughest job in the world. You really do. None of this world exists without y'all and doesn't turn without you guys. And once again, thank you. But keep watching. We're going to put out some more cool stuff. Thanks again for watching Sanders Aquatics. Like and subscribe.